What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 14. Top DFS picks. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to give you my top DFS picks for today's Sunday football slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, and I'll show you our new DFS tool, the Mass Lineup Generator. We'll generate 20 lineups using a custom player pool, and I'll show you guys exactly how to do that. We'll sort those lineups by projected points, and we'll check out the top projected lineup here in Week 14. Okay, let's take a look at the quarterback position. My top quarterback for Week 14 is Drew Brees from the New Orleans Saints, playing the Tampa Bay Bucks, who have the second worst defense overall and give up the third most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks. Drew Brees has scored 8, 21, and 34 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 23.9 fantasy points per game on the season. He gets 2.1 rushes per game, and Drew Brees is $6,600 DraftKings salary. He's $1,900 more on FanDuel, projected at 21.8 fantasy points here in Week 14. He's got a fantastic matchup. He's coming off of a bad game last game. This has got to be a bounce back Drew Brees week. He's got that 30-point upside. Drew Brees and Michael Thomas could go off in this one. Don't forget about Drew Brees here in Week 14. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Okay, let's take a look at the running back position. My top running back in Week 14, this is a value play. I like Jeffrey Wilson from the San Francisco 49ers playing the Denver Broncos. The Broncos have a middle-of-the-pack defense, but Jeffrey Wilson is only $3,800 DraftKings salary. He'll be the starting running back for San Francisco. He's taken over the reins. He had 15 rushes and 9 targets last game for 20 fantasy points. He'll get that opportunity again versus a mediocre defense. And at $3,800 DraftKings salary, you really don't need much for him to hit value. He's $1,800 more on FanDuel. He's a fine play on both sites. Jeffrey Wilson will be popular, but for a reason. The other value running back to look out for is Jaylen Samuels from the Pittsburgh Steelers. With James Conner out, Jaylen Samuels is the next running back in line. There's some concern of a timeshare over there between Stephen Ridley and Jaylen Samuels, so that's why I prefer Jeffrey Wilson here in Week 14. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's see who we have at the wide receiver position. My top pick at wide receiver in Week 14 is Mike Evans from the Tampa Bay Bucks playing the New Orleans Saints, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, but they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. Mike Evans has scored 9, 21, and 33 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 19.3 fantasy points per game on the season. He gets 8.8 targets per game, and Mike Evans is looking for a huge bounce back game from last week. He's $7,500 DraftKings salary, $200 more on FanDuel, projected at 16.5 fantasy points here in Week 14. This is a home game, gonna be a competitive game. New Orleans Saints have something to prove, so this game I think is gonna be a shootout. Mike Evans is gonna be called on to keep this game close. Gonna be plenty of targets and plenty of opportunity for Mike Evans here in Week 14. Okay, moving on to the tight end position. I like Travis Kelce for the Kansas City Chiefs playing the Baltimore Ravens, who have the best defense overall, but they're only middle of the pack defending opposing tight ends. Travis Kelce has scored 43, 32, and 11 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 21.3 fantasy points per game on the season. He gets 9.5 targets per game. He got 13 last game, 15 the game before that. This guy is on a tear. No Kareem Hunt. His volume share has gone up. Travis Kelce is $6,700 DraftKings salary, projected at 19.1 fantasy points here in Week 14. You don't even have to pay that much more than Zach Ertz or Eric Ebron. I do like Eric Ebron for 1,000 less. I think he's going to get a lot of work this week. But Travis Kelce, you gotta love that upside. 40-point upside. I don't think you're going to see that again, but if he can get you 20 plus fantasy points, you're doing pretty well for $6,700 salary. I like Travis Kelce and Eric Ebron here in Week 14. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to DraftDashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for Week 14. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.